Welcome to Movie Time, and today we're excited to present a countdown of the top 10 unstoppable action movies that will keep you begging for more. This carefully curated list aims to introduce you to some lesser-known action movies. Each of these 10 movies guarantees to keep you on the edge of your seat with their outstanding action sequences, stunning visuals, and gripping storylines. Consider adding these films to your must-watch list if you haven't had the chance to watch them yet. If you enjoy this compilation of the top 10 action movies, don't hesitate to share it with friends who also have a passion for the adrenaline-pumping genre. Stay tuned until the end of the video and share your favorite film with us in the comments. Number 10. One Fast Move. One Fast Move is a 2024 action-adventure film that follows the journey of Wes Neal, a young man with a burning passion for motorcycle racing. He dreams of making it big in the professional racing world, but lacks the guidance and resources to do so. His life takes a turn when he decides to seek out his estranged father, Max, who was once a legendary racer himself. Max, now living a reclusive life, is initially reluctant to reconnect with Wes. However, as they spend more time together, old wounds begin to heal, and Max agrees to train Wes. They embark on a journey filled with intense training sessions, emotional confrontations, and thrilling races. The movie showcases breathtaking racing sequences, highlighting Wes's growth as a racer and as a person. Number 9. Rogue. Rogue is a 2020 action thriller that follows Samantha, played by Megan Fox, a skilled mercenary leading a team of soldiers on a dangerous rescue mission in Africa. Their objective is to save a group of hostages being held by a ruthless warlord. The operation is intense and filled with obstacles, but the team manages to extract the captives and attempt to make their escape. However, things take a turn for the worse when their helicopter crashes, leaving them stranded in a remote and hostile environment. Their situation becomes more perilous when they discover they are being stalked by a dangerous predator, a rogue lion that has escaped from captivity. As they struggle to outmaneuver the armed rebels who are closing in on them, the mercenaries must also face off against this relentless animal, which is determined to hunt them down. Number 8. My Spy, The Eternal City. The Eternal City is a 2024 action comedy film and the sequel to My Spy. The story follows veteran CIA agent JJ, played by Dave Bautista, and his young protege Sophie are back for another thrilling adventure. This time, their mission takes them to the heart of Italy, where they must thwart a dangerous nuclear plot that threatens Vatican City. Their mission coincides with a high school choir trip to Italy, adding an unexpected twist to their covert operations. As JJ and Sophie navigate the picturesque streets of Rome, they must blend in with the choir group to avoid detection. Throughout the movie, they numerous challenges, from high-speed chases through ancient ruins to intense hand-to-hand combat with the terrorists. Number 7. Trigger Warning. Trigger Warning is a 2024 action thriller film that follows Parker, a highly skilled special forces officer who returns to her hometown after the sudden death of her father. Upon her arrival, she discovers that her father left her his bar, a place filled with memories and a sense of community. However, Parker's return is far from peaceful. As she begins to settle into her new life, Parker quickly realizes that the bar is more than just a family legacy. It is also a hotspot for criminal activity. A violent gang, led by a ruthless leader, has been using the bar as a front for their illegal operations. Determined to honor her father's memory and protect the community, Parker decides to take a stand against the gang. Number 6. Twilight of the Warriors, Walled In. It is a 2024 martial arts crime action film set in the 1980s. The story follows the journey of Chan, a troubled youth who stumbles into the notorious Kowloon walled city. This city, known for its lawlessness and chaos, becomes the backdrop for Chan's transformation. Chan, initially lost and aimless, finds himself entangled in the complex web of the walled city's underworld. He encounters various characters, each with their own stories of survival and resilience. As Chan navigates the treacherous streets, he learns the harsh realities of life within the walled city. The film's narrative is driven by intense martial arts sequences and dramatic confrontations. Number 5. Yoda. Yoda is a 2024 Indian action thriller film that follows the story of Arun, an Indian commando who finds himself in a dire situation. Despite being suspended from duty, Arun boards a commercial flight unaware that it will soon be hijacked by terrorists. The hijackers have a sinister plan, and the lives of all passengers are at stake. As the situation unfolds, Arun's training and instincts kick in. He takes it upon himself to protect the passengers and thwart the terrorists' plans. The film delves into Arun's struggle as he navigates the confined space of the airplane, using his combat skills and quick thinking to outmaneuver the hijackers. Throughout the movie, Arun's character is developed through flashbacks that reveal his past missions and the reasons behind his suspension. Yoda combines intense action sequences with emotional storytelling, making it a gripping watch. Number 4. 999.
Around here different. You better learn fast.
999 is a 2016 action crime thriller film that revolves around a group of criminals and corrupt police officers in Atlanta who are forced into a dangerous heist by a powerful mob. The story follows Michael, a former Special Forces operative, and his crew, which includes both ex-soldiers and crooked cops. They are blackmailed by a ruthless mob boss into completing a high-stakes robbery, one that seems nearly impossible to pull off. To ensure their success, the group devises a bold plan to exploit a police code known as 39, which means an officer is down. As the plan progresses, tensions rise, trust erodes, and personal conflicts intensify. Meanwhile, a persistent detective grows suspicious, adding pressure as the crew grapples with loyalty, betrayal, and survival. Number 3. Taken 3. Taken 3 is the final installment in the action thriller film series Taken that follows Brian, a retired CIA operative with a special set of skills, who is framed for the brutal murder of his ex-wife Lenore. The film begins with Brian trying to rebuild his life and maintain a close relationship with his daughter, Kim. However, things take a dark turn when Lenore is found dead in his apartment, and all evidence points to him as the killer. Brian, who has been falsely accused, escapes and is determined to clear his name and find the real culprit behind Lenore's murder. As he evades the police and the FBI led by Inspector Frank Dotzler, Brian uncovers a deeper conspiracy. With Kim's life also in danger, Brian uses his unique set of skills to protect her while systematically taking down those responsible for Lenore's death. Number 2. Crank: High Voltage. High Voltage is a 2009 action-packed sequel to Crank. The story picks up where the original Crank left off. Chev Chelios, played by Jason Statham, falls from a helicopter and survives only to be abducted by a Chinese mobster. His real heart is stolen and replaced with a battery-powered artificial one. To stay alive, Chev must continuously recharge the artificial heart by engaging in increasingly dangerous and outrageous activities. Chev's quest for his stolen heart leads him on a high-octane chase through Los Angeles. To keep his heart's power levels up, Chev uses various methods of recharging, from high-voltage electrical sources to adrenaline-pumping stunts. The movie's narrative is a relentless roller coaster of action, with Chev's every move underscored by a frantic need to stay alive. Number 1. Apocalypto. Apocalypto is a 2006 historical action-adventure film that follows Jaguar Paw, a young hunter from a peaceful forest tribe. His village is attacked by Mayan warriors who capture many of its inhabitants for sacrifice to appease their gods as the Mayan society faces famine and unrest. Amid the chaos, Paw hides his pregnant wife and young son in a deep pit to protect them from the attackers, promising to return. He is taken to a Mayan city where a brutal sacrifice ritual is taking place. Determined to survive and reunite with his family, Paw uses his knowledge of the jungle to evade his pursuers. He sets clever traps, defeats several of his enemies, and sustains injuries, but keeps pushing forward. As the chase continues, the tension heightens, leading to a final confrontation between Paw and the leader of the warriors. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this video. If you enjoyed what you watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Feel free to leave a comment down below, share your thoughts, or suggest topics you'd like to see in upcoming videos.